Want to know what a real man would tell their lady about love and life? You're in the right place. This is Hello Ladies with Rom Wills. Rom Wills is an author, speaker, and proud father. Grab some wine, sit back, and enjoy.
Hello, ladies. Welcome to my spot. Sometimes those defenses keep out the best man. Seriously, ladies, look, I understand something. See, women, y'all two things with your defenses against, emotional defenses against getting hurt by a man, right? You know, two things. One, you're either not defensive enough and you letting in every single man. You're letting in every single man, right? That's not going to help. That's not going to help you. Like those women, you know that guy's bad. Because even though I always talk about select and non-select, particularly on my main channel, it's a reality. Some of y'all get caught up with some guys and don't know why. In fact, I've seen on some, some of these level up channels and the ones trying to, working on getting women to be more feminine, you get women in the comments, they talking about these dusties and everything, right? If you're a woman and you getting caught up with a dusty, even if you think it is control, some women will get that guy to try to control them, change them to her liking. It's basically your defenses were down. And ladies, like your defenses were low. Like you ain't as like strong keeping them out. Like even that select non-select thing is not like set in stone, and every woman got it differently. Like some women, the select guys might be 20% of the population, another woman might be 70%, right? So women with their defenses down, they pretty much in that 70% or so. Like a guy just need to say hi. He just need to approach and the woman's receptive to him. Only problem is sometimes that guy might be good. That guy might be bad for you, right? So that's one extreme. The defenses are too low. And the women, they usually find out. But then many women, their defenses are too high. Because here's the thing, and y'all correct me, ladies, not the guys now, not the guys. A lady got to answer this question. How many times have you met that guy, especially when you were young? He was sexy fine or popular, whatever it was, wherever you met him, right? And he dogs you out. So all of a sudden, those defenses, that wall starts to come up. You get the next guy because usually the guy who dog you out, you look for something similar, especially if that guy resembles your imprint. Then it's like you get that next guy. Because, well, here's the thing, and this is in general. When a person goes through a guy and there was certain subjects or certain something that was not dealt with or issue, and it's very subliminal, usually men and women will do this too, but this is the woman's channel. So I'm going to talk to y'all. You usually look for in the next guy someone similar who can resolve that issue you had with the first guy. But then what happens is they usually don't happen. Usually you go to that second guy, the same issue is not resolved. Third guy, same issue is not resolved. Fifth guy is not resolved. But in the meantime, every single time, right? Every single time that wall goes up more and more. Because I've noticed that with women. I noticed this with y'all. And correct me if I'm wrong. But once that first guy dogs, all of a sudden you're getting pickier. You're getting pickier. You're putting up more defenses. You're looking at stuff. And then, boom, you get to a point, those defenses are up hard. And I see a lot of women in their 30s, they got some problems because those defenses are out hard. But here's the problem. Sometimes those defenses do work to keep out the bad guys. That's one good thing. Yeah, typically, the woman ain't going to deal with a dusty unless there's some imprint there or something, right? And even then, you will try to lower it, lower the incidences of encountering those guys, Like you see some guy and he resembles something, same haircut, same smell, body build as some guy, like the first, like 4 other guys who dogs used look similar. Well, those defenses are up, right? And that's good. That's good in a way. You do want to have defenses against the wrong guys. But here's the problem. Sometimes they keep out the best man for you. It's so tough. And I've seen this with a lot of women. I've had women tell me they met a really good guy, Really good. He seems good. He looks good. Seems good. Got a lot going on for him. You know, the previous podcast I talked about love or money. This guy even got money. He a good heart, good money and everything. But he might have something about him that keeps you on the defense. And sometimes you might not even deal with him. I've had a lot of women tell me they meet a good man but couldn't deal with him. Or they were with them, but they just found like the negative thing, or they blocked. They did a bunch of stuff, which is really their defenses. They didn't want to get hurt. Like you can, okay, like say a woman been with 4 men, right? Been with 4 men. And those 4 men dogged you out, right? They looked a certain way, they dogged you out. So you come across that 5th man, and he has some definite resemblances to the first 4. But he's actually a good man. He ain't going to dog you out. But your defense is saying, well, no, he's tall like those other guys. Or he's stocky, or he the same complexion. He ain't going to deal with him. And I've heard that with a lot of women. I've heard a lot of women say they wouldn't deal with a certain man based on some superficial thing, right? You know, like I knew this woman. She was actually a white woman, right? But she had been with a few brothers who dogged her out, right? And she said, but I remember there was some brothers who like thought she was all right. She didn't want to deal with them because they were black. But here was the interesting thing, though. Just as an aside, she got dogged out by white guys too, right? But she was only looking at the superficial aspect of it, right? You know, and sometimes you got it up, but that prevents it because look, a good man, the best man, yeah, he might be interested, but he's still a man. First of all, he ain't gonna put himself in a position where he can embarrass himself. Or you gonna cause him some pain. You know, he ain't gonna just chase you. Because first of all, ladies, let's be real. Most of y'all don't respect a man who's just gonna chase you even though you got all these walls up, all right? And in fact, he might see the walls and not even bother. Especially if he got options. He might not even bother. See, sometimes those defenses, they keep out the best man. So it's like, okay, I know you like Rom. Okay, you saying if the defenses are down too far, those dusties get in. But if they up too far, we keep out the best man. So Rom, what do we do? You got to be in balance. You got to be in balance. Yes, you had the defenses up. But when the guy comes to the wall, at least talk to him. Seriously, talk to him. See what's up. See, okay, what's up? Like, you don't have to, look. See, one thing I noticed, sometimes when women get dogged out by a guy, they jump into stuff too quick. Take your time. If your defenses are up, take your time. Take your time. Find out about them. Most men will allow you to do that. Now, let me give a caveat here, right? There are some men, particularly Mr. Goodbars, who know how to get past your defenses anyway and have their way. But Mr. Goodbars only represent a small percentage of the population. The average man you're going to meet may or may not dog you out. So, you know, maybe have those defenses up. Have a shield up. Like, let them come, let them come to the door. Speak through the door. You know, don't just have like the dog in the yard, the high fence, a couple like attack dogs in the yard, a machine gun on the roof type of thing. That's how y'all coming. Like at least let them come to the front of the fence and just have them on speaker or something. And I'm just using these analogies. Like, still be sensible. You still don't want to drop them too far. You just don't want to let anybody in. Take your time. That's why I tell women, take your time to get to know a man. And if you don't feel comfortable with them sexually, don't deal with them. And I've told women this. Some women can attest to it. I said, look, why don't you take your time to get to know me? And these are, I don't mind you taking your time getting to know me. I want you to be comfortable. And these are situations where I'm looking at the woman like, damn, girl, you so fine. I want you to back that thing up. But even then, I realize what the situation. Because, ladies, I know you don't want to get hurt. I know it. It's not a good thing. And you shouldn't get hurt. But, the word should don't work in this world. But things happen. You still got to be, don't lock out the good man. Just lock him out. Try to find out. Pay attention to his behavior. If he's a truly good man, even his nonverbal actions are going to reflect that. All right? You don't want to have those defenses up so much that you keep out the right ones. And when I say so much, like I said, you still have some basic stuff up. You don't want to just let them through, At least, yeah, just have the intercom at the front door or at the gate. Okay, at least have that and just say, hey, what's up? Talk to him. Take your time to get to know a man. Ain't nothing wrong. Look, don't be looking for the date right away or anything or being shit. Yeah, I can FaceTime each other for a little bit first. Ain't nothing wrong with that. So anyway, that's all I got for now, ladies. I want y'all to think on what I'm saying. Peace and blessings.